Hey guys, come join the Cultural Festival Dia de los Muertos, hosted by Andrea Kosar and myself, darling. That's right. Saturday, October 29th from 4 to 11 p.m. There's going to be a super lit parade, live music, art, food truck, kid activities, and so much more. You guys can register for this event as a participant or vendor by messaging Dia de los Muertos Waco on Facebook or Instagram. See you guys there. Hey everyone, you're listening to The Public Affair with me, Andrew G. I see someone different every episode, but do me a favor, keep it between us. Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Andrew G, and welcome to another exciting episode, and I should also put highly requested episode of The Public Affair. Before we continue, let me use this opportunity to thank you guys again so much, of course, for all the love and support that you continue to show me and The Public Affair going on 2.5 years. We're gonna be 3 years old before you know it. I'm so excited. Of course, big shout out to Rogue Media Network with Mike Hamilton, Allison Robles, who edit and produce all my shows, and just a special shout out to Mr. Corey Dickman, because he already knows that's how we get down, right? Now, before we continue, I definitely want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to just a few of our sponsors of this episode of The Public Affair. This episode is brought to us by my boy Joe Olvera, Four Brothers Construction, who provides custom home designs and renovations. He also focuses on roofing, remodeling, plumbing, tree removal, electrical work, and so much more, darling. Joe and his entire team of delicious snacks and men are building affordable dream homes for you. You can call the number on the screen for your consultation. My boy Joe has been a long-time sponsor of The Public Affair, and I truly appreciate him. Thank you so much for all you do for me. Ooh, of course, to my boy Frank Biza with B&J Refinishing, who focuses on resurfacing bathtubs, counters, sinks, tiles, and more to original showroom quality. He offers 5-year warranty on most work and has the best prices in town, darling. He also has inflatables, a mechanical bull, a margarita machine, tables, chairs, a foam machine, so much more, making all your parties super litty kitty. Chad said he wants the foam machine. I'm not asking why. Okay, I know I'm inviting myself to the house when he does so. My boy Frank Biza, a true hustler at heart. Thank you so much for all you do for me, bro. Oh my goodness, of course, to David Santabañez with Alinea Real Estate. He's the #1 sales agent in his office. He'll help you buy a home or sell your property. Make sure you follow him on Facebook. David with Alinea, or call the number on the screen, darling, for all your real estate needs. My boy David is the go-to when you need to get your first house. I can't wait to find my first house with David. It's gonna be super lit. I can't wait. He's such a good guy, and all his work ethics I take note of. David, thank you so much for all you do for me, bro. I truly appreciate you. Oh my goodness, of course, to my girl, to the succulent and delicious Pee-wee's Crab Cakes of Texas with my girl Anika Armstrong, who's a whole snack and has all the guys on my Facebook sliding in her DMs, serving the most authentic Cajun cuisine with a wide selection of signature crab cake, seafood, pasta, and more. My favorite is the Krabby seafood pasta, but their top recommended is the Southern Fried Catfish Special, served with seafood, pasta, potato salad, and 6 fried shrimp. Now, the fish is topped with Houdat sauce. I'm not telling you what it is. I'm not telling you. You gotta go to 108 Jim Drive in Hewitt or order online at orderpeeweescrabcakes.texas.com. To my girl Anika Armstrong, thank you so much for all you do for me, girl. I truly appreciate you. And of course, to Juan Morales with Waco Fencing and stuff. Now, Juan builds privacy fences and chain link fences for all that extra at-home privacy, darling. He also does demolitions, build wood decks, stone patios, and gorgeous flower beds. You can contact him with the number on the screen for your consultation. My boy Juan Morales out there killing the game, and I appreciate him so much. Thank you for all the love and support that you show me, bro. I truly, truly appreciate you. All right, guys. So like I said, I've been having people all up in my DMs, and not in this kind of way that I like, when they want to come over. It wasn't that, so I was a little bit pissed off. But they were like, when are you going to have this guy on your show? I was like, whenever he has damn time, he's busy. But we finally were able to coordinate under the circumstances. He's here to get some things off his chest, and I want to get to know him a little bit more too, because he seems really nice. So without further ado, I want to welcome the People's Champ here on The Public Affair. He's finally here. How you doing?
Man, what's up?
Good. I asked him before the cameras started rolling, do I call you Chad or do I call you Peoples or Champ? And he said whatever I wanted. But Chad, you have to be careful what you say, darling.
We'll say Chad.
We'll just say Chad. No, how do you even pronounce your last name? I didn't want to
Caouette.
Caouette. Okay. Well, it's so nice to have you on The Public Affair. First of all, thank you so much. You said that you were getting a lot of requests to be on shows and stuff, and you picked The Public Affair to be the first one. So thank you for the exclusive interview. I appreciate that. How you been? How you been holding up?
Been good, maintaining.
Yeah.
One day at a time.
One day at a time. Okay. A lot's been going on in your life, as we see on social media. You hold nothing back. Okay, nothing. Okay,
I just don't give a damn.
That's good. That's what makes you a perfect guest to be on The Public Affair. So appreciate you, bro. Now, before we get into all the juicy stuff, though, I've always wanted to meet you in person. We've never had the opportunity to just cross paths. Right. Can you introduce? Or maybe there's people watching too. Like, who the hell is that? What's she up, right? Because everybody in this fucking town has been telling me to get you on the show. Can you introduce yourself to us or me and tell us a little bit about you, please, Chad?
Well, they call me Big Chad. If you don't know me, I'm the People's Champ. I got my own. I'm pretty much I built my own brand, made my own name. I do it by helping people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I'm the #1 salesman in Texas.
Oh.
The #2 salesman in the United States of America.
Oh, okay.
Like, number 2 in the nation.
Yeah, that's
when
what's
they
up.
come to the Lithia Auto Group, and I love them, and you know everybody's waiting on me to say where I was going. I'm going to All American Chevy in Killeen.
There you
starting
go.
back on the 3rd.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations.
Y'all better be ready.
So are you originally from this town? Is there a reason
I'm from
why
Waco.
You're from Waco?
I'm from
okay.
Waco.
So now you're gonna be driving to Killeen? Are you moving to Killeen?
Be driving back and forth.
Oh, okay.
They just, Waco just, they just don't want to help people here, man. It's all everywhere I go, they're gonna pay me this, they're gonna make sure I'm number 1 paid, this and that. Money's always good, right?
Okay.
But for me, the reason I got the name People's Champ is I actually want to help people.
Oh,
like I'm
okay.
from the hood. I was born and raised in East Waco.
Oh, okay, got
so
you.
Coming from where I come from, people don't want to help people like us.
Oh,
you know
okay.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I go the extra mile to help them type of people, my type of people, because at the end of the day, they're the most loyal. I mean, I'm the number 1 in Texas, and I could go anywhere I want to. It doesn't matter. I just went to Volkswagen of Waco and turned that store up completely.
Oh,
they never sold that many cars.
Is that right? Okay. You know what? I like that you're popping your shit, though. You have to be your own best cheerleader, don't you?
Got to.
A lot of people misconceive that. You
Yeah,
get that a lot? Or you don't care?
Yeah, I just don't care what people think.
That's it. You just learn to not give a fuck anymore, right?
That's don't care, because at the end of the day, whether I say something or I don't say something, whether I keep it private and 1 or 2 people find out and they get to talking, they're going to talk you the way it goes.
Okay, got you.
So I'd rather just tell them a story, and here you go.
Here we go.
Now you can just do what you want to with it,
There
right?
I love him.
I'm not here for
You should be
friends.
my co-host on The Public Affair going forward. Okay. You're my kind of people. You're like the straight gangster version of me. Okay. I just need the grill and the chains and the jewelry, and we got it down.
Right.
You know what though? So I think that's really great. I guess statistically speaking, that is facts that you are the number 2 salesman in Texas, and then it was number 1 in Waco. Is what you said.
Number 1 in Texas, number 2 in the nation.
In the nation. Oh, okay, gotcha.
And the difference between me and every other salesman is, when you go to a dealership and you're working, the dealership gives you leads.
Okay.
The dealership gives you internet, sources. They give you, and whoever walks up on the lot, whoever grabs that person first, it's their customer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I work under contract. I don't make commission. I'm not in the game for commission.
Oh, okay.
I work off my name only.
Oh, okay.
So when I get hired at a dealership, it's this, and this. And this is how much I'll make on the front, and that's it. I'm not trying to, they be raping people.
Is that right?
That. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you're not.
Keep it real. I keep it authentic all the way through. If you come and you ask for the People's Champ, you're gonna get a People's Champ deal. And it's just how it is.
Okay,
and I already
got you.
have it worked out with the dealership. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. How long did it take you to be able to negotiate those terms with any dealership? I mean,
so, long story short, it took a while because a lot of them hated me.
oh, really?
Yeah, I've been hated so bad.
I've heard.
And they run my name through the mud so
I've
bad.
seen, I've heard.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, you heard what? Oh, well, that's funny as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, I when I say I've heard,
Yeah.
the chat, please don't beat me up.
I'm
I
not
can't fight.
associated.
No, I'm kidding. I've heard that you've had quite a hard time, I guess, fitting the mold, if you will.
Yeah, because I'm not like
Yeah.
everybody else. In
Right.
dealerships in Waco, I'm going to speak on Waco real quick. I worked at a couple places. I worked at a lot of places, actually. And I always quit so fast because they just don't do right. They don't do right by people. They don't do right by me. And they work off this thing called the buddy system. I'm like, fuck a buddy. I'm here to do my damn job, and you get the fuck out of my way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you.
And I'm not arrogant with it, but I let them know right off the muscle, you can't fuck with me. I tell the managers, you can't fuck with me.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing it in an arrogant way, but they try to put their thumb on top of me, like where I have certain pull and I don't have pull and I can't do this and I have to go ask them for permission for this. I'm not. I don't.
You don't do all
like
that.
No.
So you're just
first of all, you're a manager, and I don't mean no disrespect to managers out there, but there's not a manager in Waco that could outsell me. There's not a manager in here that could get on the floor and do what I do. Anybody can be a manager. Not anybody could be Chad. I could only be the best that I can be. You know what I'm saying?
I like this guy. I do, because I hear the sincerity in your voice and the passion, but it doesn't come off as like stuck up to me.
No, I'm not stuck up.
I get it though. Do you know what I mean? Like I think I made a post not too long ago that says if you don't speak up, they'll run all over you.
And that's what they do, and I don't let it. And then when I don't let it, then it becomes a confrontation at the dealership.
Okay, got you.
And then I'm a stand-up guy at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So it's.
I feel you.
It just.
It's
politics. You gotta be
politics.
part of politics, and I'm not good with politics.
Oh no, neither am I.
And I don't do well with people with the buddy system. I don't do well with watching them move up their friend when this guy's working so hard to feed his family and he's way better than him. But no, we're going to move him because that's my friend.
Because that's your friend. Okay, got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Well, you know what, Chad, I definitely want to call you Peoples so bad. Okay. I just want to call you Peoples because it sounds more gangster. Like, you know, my prison name is Big Peaches, like if I ever go to jail. Because, Chad, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I am. Like, I like straight to the point. You know what I mean? So, whose girlfriend am I? Okay, don't be tossing me around. But this is Big Peaches up in this bitch. Okay? That's all I'm doing. All right. Yeah. Don't be tossing me around. Well, yeah, toss me. Anyway. Okay. So before we get into the dealership stuff, though, I really want to know about your life growing up stuff. So you mentioned that you're from East Waco.
Yes.
And I'm actually from New York. So if I know correctly, East Waco, at least back in the day, was a little bit more of a rougher part of town. Am I correct to say that? Or okay. So what was life for you growing up like?
You know, to be real, I was the only white boy.
Okay.
I'm the only white boy in the clique, and I'm a real one. I don't try to be something that I'm not. I'm just how I was raised, how I am. I've always been 100%. I don't have no enemies unless they're just hating.
Yes.
But as far as a natural enemy, I don't have that because I'm genuine. So when you give off genuine, whether they like you or don't like you, if you don't like me, that's none of my business.
That's facts.
I don't care.
Yeah, I feel you.
As long as you don't come bring that shit to me. You know
I got you. So did you have a hard time being like, I guess if East Waco is predominantly like black,
yes.
And is it just black or Latino or?
It was mainly black.
You know what? No, I do know East Waco. Let me shut up because my unofficial bodyguard is from East Waco. Her name's Chastity Stanford. She's this.
I know Chastity.
Do you know Chastity?
Yes.
Isn't she ferocious?
That's my dog.
Perfect for the head of security because she fights and ain't a stain on her. Yeah, she does. She'll fight you if you're a man as big as you or me, and she don't give a fuck. I love her. Okay. But no, did you have a hard time fitting in with the culture, being the only white person? Or
no, I mean, no, because like I grew up in it. It's different when you like come from somewhere and you're trying to fit in after you move in, right? But I was ground up with this. So
okay, got
I just
you.
Fit right. The problem was when I tried to find my way out of the streets and try to get in corporate America, they didn't like that.
They weren't.
I could not fit in. I still don't fit in to this day.
Right.
I just don't. Like, everybody has their own perception of what you should be or what you could be, but you're not selling cars for me. How you going to tell me what I could be?
Right.
I'm going to be what I'm going to be. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
So the corporate world was hard as hell. It still is. To this day, I just walked out of another job. I just can't deal with it.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you just left the Volkswagen, and then so you had a job in between, and you were just like, fuck this, or?
Yeah, I just took a break right now. I'm just
I got you.
Chilling. I called, I had a couple interviews. I went to 7 different dealerships. They all wanted me. I sit down, I talk to them, I tell them how it works. This is how we're gonna do, and this is what I want to get paid, right?
Okay, got you.
And they're just like, okay, let's do it. And then I had one, I'm not gonna say no names, right?
Yeah.
I had one dealership say, hey, man, we're real Christian people. Is there any way you can wear a turtleneck to work? We really want you here.
A turtleneck?
But like, I was like, well, yeah, I'm a Christian. He's like, you got the devil on your neck. I'm like, I have Jesus too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, with all due respect, man, this ain't for me.
Okay, got you.
And that's how they look at you. You got to think a lot of these owners or these dealerships, they're racist. I'm just being real. I don't care what nobody
what's on your mind. Yeah, okay.
I mean, I've been through hell with another dealership. You know what I'm saying? That tried to ruin my career because I wouldn't change for him. He told me if I act my own color, I'll get farther in life. And he told it to my face, like, and I didn't take it lightly. You know what I'm saying?
He said that to you?
He said it to me.
Oh, wow.
And then he put fake charges on me, put me in jail, and then this is where my name started getting diminished. You know what I'm saying?
What the hell? I can't believe somebody actually said that to you. That's so inappropriate. Yeah.
And then he told me I work too hard. I need to start getting, go out there and find me a guy with a cowboy hat. Go find me a nice working Samaritan. You know what I'm saying? And then I remember it so well in the back of my mind. He's like, you gotta be, it's fucked up, bro.
Hold on a second. I'm thinking, he said if you act your race.
If I act my own color, I get farther in life, which I don't know what that means. I guess when I go other places, they look at me like I'm trying to act black, but at the end of the day, I'm acting myself.
You're being yourself.
I know a lot of black people that are very proper. I don't understand where this white, black, Mexican, it's not like that.
I feel like it's more of a, not an environmental thing, not cultural, what about, like where you grow up, you know what I mean?
That's what it is.
That's what it is. That's how you act.
But they make everything about color.
Like it's about color. That's ignorant, for sure. Ignorant. Yeah, wow, I can't believe that happened to you. That's fucking crazy. That being said, did you face a lot of hardships growing up?
Yes.
Like,
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't really I had hardships just growing up in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, regular stuff, lights get cut off.
Fighting.
Yeah, fighting.
Baby mama.
Gang members, all that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's been, I had it rough. But I'm saying, like, I remember the struggle, and that's way easier than corporate America. I like the struggle. I got through it.
Yeah.
It built my character. It taught me how to appreciate things.
How to
you know what I'm
survive.
saying?
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
That, yeah.
But you weren't put onto this Merlot though, right?
No.
You're not fucking with the Merlot. They weren't drinking this in East Waco?
No.
Listen, if Chastity was here, she would encourage you to try it.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. I don't drink or smoke. I don't do nothing. I never have. So I'm not really a drinker.
Oh, okay.
But when I do drink, I drink like I told you, Dos Equis or
Dos Equis, okay.
like Crown Apple.
Can we just give a shout out to the girlfriend? Don't you have a really banging hot girlfriend? Yeah.
Shout out to my baby, Mac Marie.
Yeah, Matt. I feel like I've met her before, and she's
have.
super hot. And every time I see pictures of the two of you guys are both super hot. Then you guys took that vacation. They took the vacation, and I was like, I wonder what they're doing over there. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, okay, got you.
Straight over the balcony.
That's what's
she
up.
almost went swimming with the fish.
Oh my
God.
God.
Carried away.
Chad. I need to go on vacation with this guy. No, Chad, you're not my type. My type is needs papers, dirty fingernails, construction workers.
Oh, okay, yeah,
that's my
me.
type. Yes, you know what I mean.
Totally opposite.
Yeah, and I actually told one of my
Clean everything.
That's it. Okay, okay. So you know, okay. So you're growing up. Did you get in a lot of trouble at all?
Oh, I was a troublemaker.
Okay, got you. Okay.
All the coaches, everybody still knows me, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I was told my whole life, growing up, that I'm gonna be in prison. I'm not gonna be nothing.
Did you ever go to prison?
No.
No.
I've been locked up a lot of times, but never prison.
Okay, got you. Oh, was there like jail? Like you just kind of go in for the night and then come out?
Nah, the longest I did was like 8 months. I did 8 months.
Oh, okay, got you.
Nothing just major.
Yeah. I don't know the difference. I've never been. I can't. I was just telling you Big Peaches, but I really can't fucking survive.
I mean, I was just smart out there, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I swear I was. What made it easier for me to maintain is that I just didn't do drugs.
Okay.
See, a lot of people get slipping and lacking because they're on something or they're not thinking straight. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder.
I always thought straight, and I always wanted some money. That's all I wanted.
That's all you
I never
wanted.
had nothing, so I'm like, I just want the money.
How did you not fall under the influence though? I mean, especially being in a rough neighborhood like you said you're from.
Watching people.
Okay.
Watching people older than me, seeing what they're doing. When you're sitting there, you chilling on the porch, and this old school's on bars, and they go in and take like $2,000 from him out of his pockets. You don't even know
because he's all fucked up. Yeah.
I'm just like, damn, I'll never want to be like that.
Yeah. No, I feel you. No, I've never done drugs either, but I'll sure, drink the shit out of some.
I smoked weed before, but I haven't did nothing else.
No, yeah, for sure.
Pills, powder, none of that.
No, I got you. Yeah. Ugh, anyway. All right. So now let's get into the good stuff, Chad Peoples. All right. So, at some point in your life, you decide that you're going to take a stab at selling cars. Okay. So why that? What inspired you to do so?
Uncle Manny. Yeah, man.
Oh,
Uncle
okay.
Manny put me on. So what happened was...
Is he from here? Uncle Manny's
he's from here.
Oh, okay.
He owned Second Chance Autos in East Waco, right behind the Delta Inn.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I had got into some trouble, got, evading arrest, all kinds of stuff, right? And then, the judge, they were more lenient and cool back then. They was like, look, I done seen you too many times. One more time, you're gone. I'm saying it right now. So I'm just like, shit, one more time, I got it one more time. So he's like, I had to get a real job.
Okay, got you.
So I went and worked at the Skinny's. I worked at Skinny's convenience store for they fired me within like 2 weeks, probably. So they closed it they're supposed to close at 2 a.m. It was the one in Robinson.
Okay.
And my brother Dante, he ran the one on 9th Street.
Yeah.
Legacy was still live. So we shut the stores down at 10:30
and
went, got dressed and went to the club.
Why are you doing that? Closing these people's fucking business down.
Closing
Come on.
Damn, that was crazy.
You caused them all that money.
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
that
got you.
Funny.
So you were getting in trouble. You were getting fired.
Yeah, all the time. I couldn't hold a job. My attitude was bad. I can't lie to y'all, man.
Yeah.
Like, everywhere I actually tried to work just didn't work out. I'm just not good with people telling me what to do.
Okay, got you.
You know what I'm saying? So I just figured out I had to be my own boss.
Okay.
But how I got in the car business is with Uncle Manny, because I was at the convenience store or whatever, and I was like, damn, I don't know what I'm going to do now because they're watching, so I can't do nothing illegal, right?
Right.
So I'm like, damn. And then when that's all you know how to make money, you're just like, damn, I'm going to go broke. And then you work, I didn't want to work there anyway, because everywhere I work, you're making $400 every 2 weeks. That's
got you.
$1,600 a month.
Ain't shit, yeah.
I'm like, damn.
I can't even go to the Jack in the Box with that. What are you talking about?
So then Manny was like, you need to come over here to my dealership, man. I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I got you, if you know what I got you means. But so I go over there and
I don't. What does that mean?
it just means I got you.
He's gonna take
I
care
can do
of
what
you.
I need to do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I think we do. I think.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't want to say too much on camera.
Exactly. So I'm in there,
I feel like I got it.
But I'm really popular. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I've been a rapper too.
Okay.
I had a record deal when I was just turned 18. I flew out to Vegas. I lived in Vegas for a year and a half.
Oh wow. Okay.
Most money I've ever made, one time.
Yeah, for sure.
So I had breaks. I I don't know. I'm blessed. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, for sure.
So I was freestyling. That's when Lil Flip and all them was back in style.
Okay,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
you're giving
saying?
me Paul Wall vibes for sure.
Paul Wall.
Yeah.
He live. He cool. I
Yeah,
ain't
for
bad
sure.
to say about
You know, do you know? Have you met Frankie J? Do you know who that is? Okay, forget it. He's an R&B singer. He has songs with Paul Wall. All right, good.
Right. So anyway, like long story short, like I had got a little deal. It wasn't
got
like
you.
no major, like millions of dollars. It was just a little
Yeah.
30,000. That's a lot at one time, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So we flew to Vegas. I was
Yeah.
with Sin City Records up there. And it's crazy, when I got there, they were in a lawsuit with another Sin City Records out of Texas.
Oh, wow.
Because they already had somebody with that same name or whatever was going
Okay,
on.
yeah.
Well, long story short, me and my homeboy, we was in there. He called himself, what did he call himself? Man, I don't even remember what he called himself. Scrappy. He
Okay.
called himself Scrappy.
Scrappy,
Yeah, he
okay.
was from
Like Lil Scrappy from Love and Hip Hop?
yeah, but not him though.
Not him though.
Yeah, but he, I forgot where he said he was from. I want to say he was from Temple. But anyway,
Gotcha.
we were rapping at Azabachi one night, and then
Yeah.
I got that call like, "Hey, we gonna talk to you." Whoop, whoop. Anyway, long story short, I flew up there. You know, spent that money fast as hell because I ain't never had that kind of money at one time.
For
you know
sure.
What I'm saying?
What do you do with $30,000, right?
Exactly. Well, I
Shit.
would've got a chinchilla. It was 120 degrees. In
Big
Vegas.
booty bitches in the strip club. Don't fuck with me.
Man.
20 grand just to get laid tonight.
Man.
That's where it all went, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, it was. I'm sorry.
Nah, I never had a problem with no. I ain't gonna lie. Right hand to the man, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna pay for no coochie unless it's a movie or a dinner or something.
Well,
That's the only way.
Well, okay, so since we're doing right hand to the man, if I lived in Las Vegas, I'm absolutely selling my box on the corner. Yes, I am. Okay, because it's legal out there. All right, and that's it. This is a gold mine down here,
I
Chad.
ain't never had no problem with that.
No, I'm fucking with
But,
you. Yeah.
Yeah, I went down there, and you know they ended up getting raided. Door kicked in. I never heard from them again.
Okay, got you.
And
So
I was
then-
down to like $6,000. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You
So
know, I
now
was
what?
18. I'm like,
Yeah.
what I do? Well, I guess the only thing you can do is spend it, right?
Yeah, for
so I
sure.
spend some old shit. Next thing you know, I bought me this what got me into cars, right?
Okay.
Before Uncle Manny, before I even went that far, I met the king of cars in Vegas.
Okay.
It was just live. I went up there and bought my car. It was a freaking genie up there. This
Yeah.
big dude. What's his name? Mike or Mark?
Yeah.
But he was like, man, you could just come over here and sell cars. I'm like, no. He was trying to show me how the money is money, right?
Yeah,
But
for sure.
I'm already out. I need to get a car and take my ass home.
Go home. Yeah, yeah.
So I
With a
got
little
the
bit of
car
money I
and drove
got.
all the way back to Texas. Shit.
Yeah.
But long story short, on the car business, I got in trouble. Uncle Manny was like, hey, man, you need to come sell cars over here. I'm going to look out for you, woo, woo, right?
Starts there.
So then I'm just popular.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So the popularity is what made me who I am because everybody knows me. And I keep it genuine with everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
So why not do business with Chad? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I never got over in the streets, and I don't get over in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay.
So the word was I was out there at Uncle Manny's. You know, we had them cop cars like Caprices, Crown Vics, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And shit, we selling the hell out the hoes now. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, man, Chad, you doing good. I feel like I'm holding you back. I'm going to try to get you a shot.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, okay.
Like to work for a bigger dealership or okay.
So it was the funniest shit ever, man. I went out to Marsh Dollar Motors and he hired me. His name was Jeff.
Yeah.
But it wasn't an easy hire. Because I'm up there with my Caprice, Bang,
Yeah.
grill. I got braids at the time.
You went up with their grills? How much were your grills? Can I just ask? Because I want some.
What, these right here?
Yeah, those.
I paid $1,800.
Show them to the camera right there. Look at that. So I need $2,000. Sponsors. Grills. I need some grills. Yeah.
Yeah, I paid $18 a piece.
Okay, got you. Okay, so you go to
I
Mall
got
Star.
overcharged because I got it from a name. You know what I'm saying? Name brand guy.
Okay, got you. The designer grills.
Yeah,
Is that what's
I
going
was
on
like,
there?
come on, man.
Do you use those in bed? Can those be used in bed? Can I
Yes.
use those in bed if I have grills? Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt?
Don't hurt at all.
It doesn't. Guys in my DMs. That's what's next. Grills for me. Listen, Chad, we have to take a quick break, okay? But when we get back, I want to learn more about the car business. I know you've been going through a lot right now, so we got to get that off your chest. I want you to tell us everything, spill the beans, okay, if you will, if you're not being shy. And if,
I ain't shy.
Okay, perfect.
I do got to watch what I say, though.
No, watch what you say. Listen, I don't want to get sued. I don't have that kind of money. Okay, we'll just leave names out of it. But before, when we get back, guys, we're going to learn more about the people's champ and how he's become so successful in the car business, everything that he's endured, and how he was able to overcome it. So make sure you guys stay tuned here on The Public Affair. Hey, guys, I hope you're enjoying this really, really great episode with the people's champ. He's here live on The Public Affair. But before we continue, I definitely want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to just a few of our sponsors of this episode of The Public Affair. This episode is brought to us by my girl, Juliana Resendez with JR Renovations. She's a general contractor specializing in commercial businesses and residential homes. She's a true queen, leveling the playing field in a male-dominated industry, darling. Make sure you follow on Facebook and Instagram at JR Renovations and call the number on the screen for your consultation. My girl Juliana is the queen. You can't tell her shit. Don't tell her nothing. She's over there doing the damn thing, and I appreciate her so much. Thank you for all you do for me, girl. Ooh, of course, the Julian and Ana Banda with Banda's Hauling Service. They rent dump trailers. You fill it up, they haul it away. They also do junk removals and tree brush removals and haul cars in and out of town. Also, if you need a tow when you buy the car and it breaks down, you can book with the number on the screen. They got you. It's super affordable and very, very dependable. Julian and Ana, thank you guys so much for everything you do for me in the public affair. Of course, the Lisette Luna and Amanda Switzer with Embrace Fitness. They teach group fitness classes that are fun and dynamic, darling. They specialize in total body workouts by Escolat and by Jackie. And Zumba Step classes are Monday through Thursday at 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. And you can even contact them to rent the building out for parties and small events. Those girls are super snackish. They're gonna make you look snackish as well. Embrace Fitness. Thank you, ladies, so much for everything you do for me in the public affair. Of course, the Parkway National Insurance with my girl Nancy Pulsini, who provides insurance for all commercial trucks and tractor trailers. She also provides insurance for all contractors, along with home and auto. So when you buy your car from Chad, you can get some auto insurance with Nancy. What's up? Call the number on the screen for all insurance inquiries. Y habla español también. To my girl Nancy Pulsini, thank you so much for all you do for me in the public affair, darling. And of course, oh my goodness, of course, he's got me looking super snackish today with the enhancements. Elite Barbershop with Sid Rodriguez, located on Hewitt Drive. You can call the number on the screen to book or download the Squire app to book your appointment. Walk-ins are welcome as well. They also have Marcus Guerrero, Chris Reyes, Santos Cordova, David Rodriguez, Isaac Chavez, Clint Fletcher, and Isai over there making you look as snackish as I am on episode 100 and whatever this is with the People's Champ. Thank you so much, Sid, for being a longtime sponsor of the Public Affair, bro. I truly, truly appreciate you. All right, guys, we're going to get right back into it with the Public Affair. The People's Champ is here. The #1 sales agent, it's car salesman in Texas. #2 in the nation, darling. I didn't want to fuck it up. Here we go, guys. I didn't want to mess it up. I thought I was going to mess it up. My bad. Okay. So, Peoples, before we did the break, you were just, you're still talking about the beginnings of your car salesman career. How much of a hard time did you have fitting? Because, we look at you, you got the tattoos, you got the grills, you got the flashy jewelry, maybe you don't fit the mold of the sales person. Do you know what I mean? So did you have a hard time in the beginning? I guess
Man, hard as hell. I couldn't get hired. And it was crazy because Jeff didn't want to hire me. His name is Jeff Hanna. That's my boy now. He's the one who gave me the nickname People's Champ. Got you. When he first started calling me People's Champ, I hated that shit. I was like, I'm not no fucking People's Champ. Yeah. I'm not The Rock. I'm not Paul Wall. I'm not Muhammad Ali. I'm just Big Chad. Keep it like that. Yeah. He was like, no, you're the People's Champ. You don't never stop. You'll never give up, and I love it. Yeah, I got you. It ain't no deal. I'm like, oh, it's a deal somewhere right here. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, they're here to buy a car. What do we got to do? Okay, got you. You know what I'm saying? So he gave you the name People's Champ. Yeah, sometimes so my new nickname with my friends is Badissi. I just learned what that is. Do you know what that is? They call me that now. I have no idea. That's on the other side of the rainbow. I ain't on that side for sure. Well, anyway. I'm trying not to be too gay, bro. Okay, listen. No, okay, so how were you able to start having people take you serious as a car salesman? Because you seem like you were always you. So I've always been me. Yeah. At first, so when I got hired at Marstaller, it wasn't easy. That was my first real job. Okay. I go up there for an interview. I got my braids in. I got grills. I'm trying to imagine you with braids. I used to have hair. I need to see that. Send me pictures, please. And then no, not gay shit. I just want to see. Okay. I just want to see what it looks like. So I get up there and I walk in. There's a dude named Murray Payne, cool old school vet. He's been there for 20 years. Another salesman named Papa, been there for over 20 years. Oh wow, damn! They lasted at Milestone Motors. Yeah, I walked up there like, well, what you looking for, son? I say, shit, Jeff Hanna. That's what I'm looking for. He's like, well, what can we do for you? I said, I'm looking for Jeff Hanna. Okay, gotcha. I know, but what do you need him for? So right. I'm thugging. I pull up my bang up loud, shaking the windows. Right, the braids. Because nobody knows when you're raised a certain way, that's all you see. Like now, I'll be like, damn, that was dumb as fuck what I was doing. Okay, I just wasn't there yet. You know what I'm saying? But that was normal to you. All I know is me, normal. That was normal to you. Yeah. Abnormal to them. Okay, got you for sure. Yeah. So I go in there and I'm like, look, Jeff, my name is Chad. My uncle Manny sent me down here. His name is Manny Dowling. I love him, man. He the one who got me where I'm at. You know. Shout out Manny. What's his last name again? Manny Dowling. Dowling. Oh, okay. Shout out to him. Tell him to watch this episode. Nah, for real. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, I got the job up there. I was in there talking to him. He was like, "What do you want to do?" I said, "I want to sell cars." Yeah. He's like, "Well, what makes you think you can sell cars?" This is how I came. He just straight up. Okay. I'm like, shit, what you mean? What the fuck? I just did this shit. I just did this. He was like, no, he said, it's different from that kind of a car lot. Is that right? Okay. Yeah, it is different, but. Like, why? very professional. You know, you have to have you're pulling people's livelihoods. You know what I'm saying?
You just can't be walking around niggas and bitches.
Be a nurse, a doctor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Okay.
You got to be ready for that professionalism, right?
Okay.
But I was never that. I never wanted to be. I'm more professional now than I ever been, but I know how to. I'm still gonna be Chad.
Yeah, for sure.
They're still gonna see it in me, and it's up to them whether they like me or not. Right?
Yeah, well, I've seen your live videos when you were at the another car dealership that you were working at. Okay, and even with the language and how you are and how you speak. First of all, that's just very Texas to me. Like I told you, I'm from New York, so the way you guys all talk. It's like funny to me. Yeah. That's it's that Texas little North Waco-y slang, or not East Waco in your case, And it was like, these niggas hating on me, blah blah blah, and you're in front of the fucking job, and I'm like, what the fuck is going? You know what I mean? So were you always like that as a salesman, or did you like learn to be comfortable as you went on?
I was always like that. Like I said, it's like a natural thing to me, right? Like you asked me if I was gonna be nervous on here. No,
you know
what I'm saying?
Yeah, he came with it. Yeah,
it's I don't know. I just got that natural. I'm Aries. I think got a lot to do with
Well, you're a people person.
Yeah, I'm a people person.
Yeah, you're a people person, which is essential for your career.
Yeah. So this fool told me, like, what makes you think you can sell cars? I'm like, man, I already did it. What would we go through it all that? He's
That's
like,
it.
nah, he says, I could probably start you over there at the wash bay. I'm like, I ain't washing no motherfucking cars.
Okay, what is
I
this?
just started walking out. I'm like, shit, that's y'all's loss. Because I feel like I always feel like I'm the man, no matter what I'm doing.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
My
for sure.
confidence is at an all-time high.
Yeah, I got you.
So I'm walking out. I said, that's y'all's loss. And I'm walking out, and Jeff tells the other Jeff, which is Jeff Campbell. He tells Jeff Campbell, man, go get that motherfucker. Just like that. Like, real motherfucker.
Yeah, for sure. What happened to being professional? Now I'm a motherfucker? What's up? Okay.
No, Marsh thought it wasn't really just super professional. Like that.
Okay.
It was cool there. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure, for sure.
So he goes and grabs me, and he comes back. He says, sit down, boy. Whoa, first of all, they call me boy.
Boy, isn't that fighting words in Texas?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then I remember Uncle Manny telling me, hey, man, when you go up there, he might say some shit, but you need it. Don't look at it like you finna fight him or you finna go off. He's like, if you want to make it in this world this type of way, then you're going to have to take some sacrifices. You're going to have to let him talk the way he wants to talk. And I'm just like,
in the beginning.
And he already knows what's up because I'm a little different. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, yeah.
So I get in that hole. I'm like, man. And he's like, he says, sit down, boy. I'm just like, and I'm looking at Uncle Manny's face.
Yeah, like you about to put the beaters on him.
All right, well, let me just chill. Okay. It was December 14th, 2010. He talking about you gonna start on the 16th. Do you have any money in your pocket? I'm like, yeah.
For sure.
You got to take all this bullshit clown. You like a fucking clown. He says, what is this fucking stupid shit?
He's talking to you like that? Yeah. Wow, okay.
And I was young, so I'm like a kid to him. He's in his 50s, and I'm like 18. You know what I mean? He's 40s,
okay. Yeah.
So I'm like, man, and I'm just listening to him talk to him. You know what I'm saying? I come beat your bitch ass.
What is going on here? Yeah.
So anyway, long story
I really can't
short,
believe you didn't just walk out. Yeah.
I just took it.
Yeah.
And then, I did it because I heard so much about the car business about, it's just like dope money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's really what I heard. And everybody that does it that I've talked to are really successful. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I'm like, you know what? Maybe I just need to take them. All right.
Just put your pride to the side.
All right, that's what I was doing.
Okay, got you.
It made me cut my hair, cut all that shit off.
Cut the braids off. The braids.
Remember the braids, man?
You had the tight braids. Come on.
Allen Iverson, man.
Oh man.
So anyway, I was like, cool. It's time for me to change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And my son just got born. That was a big thing for me because my dad wasn't there for me.
Okay.
So when my son was born, I was like, shit, I got you. You ain't got to worry about nothing. I'm always gonna be here. I made a promise to him. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I'm like, shit,
Your dad. So you didn't grow up with a dad?
No.
He pieced out.
He pieced out on me. I did. No, let me say that. My biological father pieced out on me.
But you have like a dad.
I do have a dad. My last name is Caouette. My real last name is Crane. But my stepdad adopted me, my sister daddy. And he raised me. He was a good father.
That's your dad.
But when I was just, I don't know, you can't lie to your kids, man. That's why I tell everybody, don't lie to your kids. You gotta keep it real with them, no matter what situation you're in, because it fucked me up. Like, it really did. When I found out that he wasn't my real dad, I flipped out.
Really? Oh, wow. Okay.
Like, man, you can't whoop me. You can't touch me. Man, you my real dad. I mean, I went through hell, and he would still beat the shit out of me.
Yeah, for sure.
He was a real father figure, and I'm happy I had him, though. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick, do you have you met your biological father? Do you guys have a relationship?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Bad relationship.
Okay.
Bitch ass up.
Oh, okay. well, there's that.
Okay. Yeah. My life, I got evading arrest when I was 13. I stole my mama's car, and me and my homeboys was out joyriding. But the officer, we get in so much trouble at skate country. that the laws, it was Mr. JW and the Mexican lady. I remember JW. He knew it was me in the driver's seat, and my little homeboy Angel in the front with me.
Yeah.
He talking about, man, once she seen us, we looked at her, she looked at us, we locked eyes. Oh, fuck. We was gone.
Yeah, for sure.
So we got evading arrest. I got in trouble for that. You know, they towed my mama car. They found me out in the woods. I was trying to hide till I ain't gonna lie, I got scared in the woods.
Okay,
I'm finna take my bitch ass to jail.
Yeah.
I'm 13.
Who knows what the fuck is in the woods, right?
I started hearing shit.
Lyme disease and shit. Fuck out of here.
Keep on take me, man.
Wolves and bears and coyotes.
Man, it was weird. It was a wooded area. It wasn't really
I got you.
It was
Okay.
back behind Orchard Lane, like where the tire place is.
Okay.
I took off running back there.
I'm imagining that in my head.
That's crazy.
With the tight braids.
So,
Okay. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get off track, but go ahead.
Yeah, so the person in my life is my Uncle Alden. He passed away,
Mm.
but he was the one that always been there for me. And when I got in that trouble, I'm running my mom through hell so bad. She put me in boot camp. She tried to get me over to the state. I was a bad kid. I was bad.
Okay, got you.
So, and then that's all on her. She's a single mother. I'm not helping her. I'm hurting her horribly. She's getting fines from school. Me skipping school. Laws looking for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
just a troublemaking little boy.
troublemaking.
That's it. Okay.
What the hell? So that's when my dad had popped up out of nowhere. My real dad, my Uncle Alden had called him and said, "Man, Chad was out of control. He couldn't talk to me. I didn't listen to him. I just didn't give a fuck."
I mean, yeah. Well, what the fuck? The real dad out of nowhere. Like,
Yeah, he just popped up. And I was actually happy to see him. Like, damn, this is my real dad. So he kind of did something to me.
Yeah.
But he's just a con artist. He's a piece of shit. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying? To be
okay.
real, like he moved us out the hood and moved us way to Plano. I'm talking about. So he's a general contractor. So he made big money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So I see this big 2-story house. He got a Hummer, Harley Davidsons. I'm just like, whoa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, this is live as fuck, right?
Yeah.
Something happened. I don't know. He's bad about fucking over people, I guess.
Okay,
so
got you.
They came and took his shit. He had some weapons,
Oh, wow.
and they said that was illegal. So he FBI out in the house.
Oh,
So
wow,
then
okay.
He puts us in a trailer in Mesquite, and then this is all in 6 months.
Yeah.
So my
That's
mama,
a lot going on.
my grandma just died,
Uh-huh.
and my mama bought a brand new 2001 Dodge Durango,
Yeah.
brand spanking new. That's how long ago this was.
Yeah, for sure.
And like he took her car, said, "Hey, we got to sell this car so I can get a truck, get back to work."
Okay,
We'll be
got
all
you.
right. So he sells the truck, gets her. He owes her car to this day.
Yeah.
Sells her, and he says that he's one of the men that your mama can't work. You know what I'm saying? He did bring the bacon, right?
Okay.
But then he just stopped showing up one day, left us out
He
there.
just pieced out again.
He pieced out, and we're out there. My mom don't have no job. My mom don't have no car.
Okay.
And we out there with no food. Now the water cut off.
Oh,
and
my
we in a trailer
God.
house. I'm like, what the
Yes.
fuck? So my mom ended up calling her best friend in Temple to come get us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Her best friend stayed in Temple.
Good
so
for
she
her,
came and
true
got
friend.
us. And,
Yeah.
just little shit like that. Then on top,
Okay.
he paid my tickets off. This is when he came in trying to change me. But,
Right.
the word was, I can't change him.
Oh, okay.
He didn't like me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, water under the bridge, right?
Yeah.
You're the people's champ now, so who fucking cares?
Now they love me.
Yeah, he needs to
Yeah.
know that you're the number one sales
Yeah,
agent
he does.
in
He tried-
Texas.
he
Okay.
reached out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Oh, they reach out when you're popping, right?
Yeah, when the popping.
I know what's up.
Nah, for real.
Okay, yeah, no, okay, bro. So back to the car. Okay, so it's been no secret that you're having. How do I put this? There's some things going on with the people's champ. Okay,
And it's really up to it's really my fault that the stuff happens.
Okay.
Because I just don't deal with bullshit.
okay.
And I don't deal with someone telling me a certain type of thing or a certain type of way or the way if I don't agree with the way you run your business, but you brought me here to run your business,
Okay.
and I'm saying this, and this is wrong, and there's no way that I can make it without this, and this.
Uh-huh.
We need to work together on this, and this. And you got another manager who ain't shit, don't know what the fuck he's doing, and then he's trying to change up and he's bitching about what I'm doing. Bro, I threw one fucking barbecue. The first barbecue had over 100 people on the lot.
Yeah.
They've never seen that before.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes. And for
So-
full disclosure reasons, we're keeping the name of the business out of it.
Yeah, no
okay,
name, no
yeah,
name,
that's
no
it.
But y'all know what's up though.
Allegedly.
So
yes.
so like I'm just like,
Yeah.
damn. So then they were like, we need help on the desk. There's nobody, and I don't want to be a manager. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
I always wanted to be a manager until you get the manager position.
Yeah.
And I've been a manager a couple different places,
Definitely,
but I lasted
I
no
agree.
more than like 2-3 days. I don't know. This ain't for me.
That's it
You
for
know
you.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? See, me, I can worry about me, myself, and then my customers.
Okay.
When you're a manager, you got to worry about everybody.
Everybody. Yeah.
You got to
Okay.
make sure he's okay, she's okay. They're doing this. They're doing this.
Right.
Which wouldn't be bad if you had a good backing.
Okay.
So I guess people run my name so much like I'm this horrible person. Right?
Yeah.
They say I do so much jicky stuff. I do bad stuff. That's the reason I sell all these cars. Well, first of all, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? And second of all, you know, you know, the Dodge House in Waco, that's where everything bad happened to me at. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, got you.
So I was number one there. And Ted, I mean, he just didn't like me. And I say his name because I don't give a fuck about him. You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
know who that is, but
yeah,
okay.
he's the
Okay.
manager at Allen Samuels.
Okay, got you. So you guys just didn't get along.
Yeah, he's the one who told me all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
About the
yes.
you're acting black?
Like my own color.
Allegedly?
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Wow, that's crazy.
And then it's crazy because everybody believed him because he's this rich white man, right?
Yeah, yeah,
and
okay.
Then what about what happened to Baylor? Oh, he let it slip on TV. Okay, now everybody wants to be like, Chad, I knew it. You know what? I'm not your friend. Now that I made it, you want to come toast with me.
I
don't
see
want to
what's
toast
going
with
on.
you.
Okay,
You know what
wait.
I'm
So
saying?
when everything allegedly happens in the beginning with you and this person, and it's he says this to you, and everybody's on his side, they're like, well, we don't want to believe the big scary guy with the tattoos and the grills and the chains, and he's from East Waco. But then when this happens, because I saw that. I saw that. So now I know what you're talking about. But I saw that, and now everybody's like, "Oh wait,
look, Chad." Look.
So you don't find room for like, oh no, fuck that. You guys weren't on my side in the beginning because it gets.
I don't fuck with nobody.
Here's the thing: it gets lonely when shit hits the fan, and you really figure out who's there for you, right?
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm lonely as hell. I got my same people I grew up with that I love to death.
Yeah.
I got, of course, acquaintances, right, and just me and my girl.
Most
my
definitely,
kids, just family. That's it. All that.
Marie's hot too. She is hot.
That's my baby.
Yeah, she's
all
hot.
that super popular shit.
Yeah.
That shit's dead. That shit's so fake and watered down.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I spoke about it most recently on one of my most recent episodes, actually, Chad, because you know, when social media and the tool of that is like fucking. It's just unreal to me how influential it can be to people. Yep. Like I could put right now that Chad butt fucked me and you guys are gonna believe it. And it wasn't true. Do you know what I mean? Most definitely not true. But if I put it on social media, everybody will fucking believe it. You know, so nobody wants to find out the facts first, but then when shit hits the fan, and then it's like everybody wants to play the majority side.
Yep.
Or what? You know what I mean?
They want to be on the winning side.
Okay, got you.
Whatever they think side is going to win. That's just how I feel.
How did you overcome something like that? Because that has to be something hard to go through.
First of all, like I'm strong-minded, so I don't even let that shit get to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And the best thing is my people. They never gave up on me. So even I was going through that shit with Allen Samuels. Damn, I went to Chevy West for a little while. I didn't last out there. I didn't like it out there.
Okay, got you.
I quit pretty quick. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, got you.
Just too country.
Right? Okay.
So I get out there, nothing bad to say about them. They're cool people. But I get out there, I sell a bunch of cars. Like, okay, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm gone. Yeah, this ain't for me.
Yeah, for sure.
And then,
for sure.
You know, Greg May reached out to me. I went out there, did my thing at Hyundai. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, got you. That's where I got my Honda.
That's where I started. Yeah, Greg, I love Greg May.
Yeah, I don't know any of them, but I know the finance guy was kind of hot. But yeah.
Oh man, was it Santiago?
I think it was actually.
He's a Chevy West now. Shout out Santiago, my boy, man.
He doesn't know who the fuck I am. He doesn't know what that shit was. Bro, that was in 2012. I still have that fucking car. I just remember sitting in the finance office and I was like, "What's up? What'd you do?" He was listening to Mark Anthony, so I knew he was down. No, allegedly. Shout out to Santiago, the finance manager. I'm sure he's not good.
I have good everywhere, right?
Yes.
So the thing bad about these dealerships is when you don't want to work there or something doesn't work out, now they want to run my name like my name's been ran already. Whoa, what happened?
I see. Okay.
Oh, now that I quit, I quit on a good note. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Now I did jicky shit. Well, first of all, everybody knows if you was to really do some jicky shit, Drew, I'd be in prison. Because I'm gonna tell you what happened to Allen Samuels. I came in one day. I'm number one sales. Been there. I ain't big yet, right?
Okay, gotcha.
But I'm big there. I'm big in Waco. Nobody can fuck with me in Waco. So I'm like, okay, I'm selling over 30 cars a month. Back then, that was a lot. Still, it's a lot to this day, but I'm over 50, 60 cars
30 cars a month sounds like a lot. That's a car a day.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm the only one that can do it. I still got the record of Allen Samuels, right? I still got friends that work there. One of my good friends is still the manager. So I'm like, hey, does anybody beat my record yet? Sure. He's like, fuck no.
I have to say, one of my sponsors' friends, Eric Cuddio, works at Allen Samuels. I love him. I do love him. Yeah. He was on the show too, episode 50. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
So shit, I mean, and I'm just like, they couldn't touch me. So long story short, man,
for sure.
like it'd be little shit. And the dealership has insurance. The dealership has a job.
Okay.
Finance has a job to do. When you come in and you run someone's credit, you have to do the red flags. You have to look into it, especially if they're out of state. You have to do your due diligence on that. I know now. I didn't know then. I was selling cars. All I did was do a credit app and give it to the manager, and he told me what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So long story short, I'm selling a bunch of cars. Ted's lying to me over and over. He's supposed to send me to Cabo. He's supposed to send me here. He's supposed to give me a
Cabo.
Yeah, because I was selling so many cars.
I want to go to Cabo.
Hey, we had this month where we sold over like 330, I think it was.
Oh yeah.
And I left early. I left it like on the 27th.
Okay, got you.
He was like, no, I need you. No, I sold my 30. I'm good. Like nobody can hit 30.
Oh,
I sold my
okay.
30. I'm chilling. You know what I'm
Okay, so
saying?
you weren't trying to do more than that.
because we already hit our number and I'm already good. What's
Yeah.
the point of going more?
Okay, got you.
The more you make, the more taxes they take.
Yeah.
So you got to find your medium.
It's like
you know what I'm saying?
overtime. I don't do fucking overtime.
Yeah, it's stupid. If you do
Yeah,
overtime,
I'm with you.
give you $3,000, you make $1,000. See,
That's it.
not
What was
good.
that for? I can't even shit that.
stupid.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway.
So long story short, yeah, he just overpromised me and undelivered on everything. Never came through for me. Always said he would, never did. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So then, the story was that, Chad, well, let me tell you the story.
Okay.
So my homeboy gets fresh out the pen. It's one of my best friends.
Yeah, for sure.
Still to this day, my dog.
Yeah.
In the hood, we work different than the other side of the world, right?
Okay.
'Cause you gotta know how it is on both sides of the world.
Most definitely.
Everybody on the up and up silver spoon, all they do is judge the bottom. And then the bottom gets mad because they're in a silver spoon, so fuck them too, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So there's always a medium, right?
Yeah.
So, my homeboy coming to me, hey, man, I need a car. We run his whole family. I tried. Me and Hossein working like a mud trying to get him
for
done.
sure.
And I can't credit too bad. If credit's too bad, you just can't do it.
You just can't do
know
it.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
okay.
So he's like, what I got to do, man? You got to find me a co-sign with good credit.
Yeah.
So he asking strangers, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Hey, man, you co-sign for me if it works, give you $500. It's not illegal if they're going to do it.
Okay.
The problem is he ran into somebody that stole someone's identity.
Oh.
So this is where I started.
What are the fucking odds?
Yeah.
Oh,
So he
wow.
come up there. I get the credit app. I give it to the manager. He's approved, man. Get him here now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I bet. Let's get him here.
Yeah, let's do it, yeah.
So I tell my homeboy, yeah, we good to go. You can get the challenges,
Okay.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. So I'm happy as shit. I'm selling him a car. He's getting what he wants. That's my best friend. Made me feel good.
Got you.
Then the other guy comes in there, and, he only wanted one car, right?
Okay.
But the other guy, he said he was going through like a divorce in Oklahoma. He's down here with his side chick, and he don't know what he's gonna do. So he's like, Chad, that's exactly what the story I got. He's really, they're good at this shit, right?
Good deal, yeah.
So he's like, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't need
Yeah.
another car. You know what I'm saying? Like, not right now because I got too much going on.
Okay.
And then he was complaining about the payment, the other car because his name's on.
Yeah, for sure.
Just a bunch of bullshit, right?
Yeah, definitely.
But at the end of the day, like, my boss, my job, try to sell another car. You're approving it.
Okay.
So you need to buy this other car, bro.
Yeah.
What if I give it to you for like no money down? He's like, no money down. Let me call my bitch.
For sure.
So he calls her. She's driving like an 06 Saturn. So it's
Yeah.
a piece of junk car.
Okay.
So he calls her, and I'm listening because they're in my office. I can listen to I can hear it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, hey, baby, you want this car? She was like, man, I can't really afford nothing over like $350. He was like,
Yeah.
Chad, go show me some used cars because I can't. I probably get a used car if you get $0 down. I keep the payment low.
Okay,
I'm like,
gotcha.
Hey, bet. I go tell him, hey, man, he said he'll get a car, but I got to go over here to the used side. He says, fuck that. You're finna sell him the last Dart we got. The last one, he's good credit. We'll go 84 months. Whatever we have to do, he'll get that $300 payment.
Oh, wow.
Bet. So I closed him on the payment. And then, of course, and it's crazy, how I remember the deal so well. One, because it's Ray. Two, because it's a two-car deal. And three, because he was giving finance problems when we went back there. They said he's walking out, Chad. He's walking out. He don't want to do the payment.
Oh, wow.
They're trying to sell him gap warranty. He already said he don't want to go over certain
Yeah,
things.
for sure.
So I'm like, bro, you don't have to buy that. I saved the deal. I'm happy as shit. 2 weeks later, I found out he stole someone's identity.
Oh, wow.
Like, whoa, bro.
What are the fucking odds? You might as well go play the lottery, right?
Then,
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't 2 weeks. Probably it was actually about 2 months. I'm going to tell you why. Because after I got that guy done, another guy from Oklahoma came in with dreads.
Okay.
And was like, hey, I'm here for the People's Champ. My homeboy Chris came and grabbed me.
Oh,
I remember
that's
like it was
what's
yesterday. I'm in the office. Like, what's up, man? He pulled up in a nice ass car. Big long dreads.
That's what's
clean.
up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I said, man, what you do for a living, bro? What you looking for? He's like, all I ride is foreign. My woman, my wife, you got to make the wife happy. He's like, all she wants is a Jeep. I hate them. I like Lexus. He says, I got a Lambo. I'm like, damn, what do you do for a living?
Okay.
He says he shoots the pictures and the walks on the red carpet. He said he was on his way to Dallas.
Okay.
To shoot the red carpet. Beyonce was going to be there. I was like,
oh, that's what's
shit.
up. Yeah, take me
I
with
was
you.
like, well, shit, I got to kind of know what you make a year. He's like, just put $400,000. I said, okay, bet.
Okay.
He's like, I'll probably pay cash for the Jeep. It's just it's crazy, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm like, okay. We test drive the Jeep. He likes it. We'll go back inside. He's like, you know what? I just let me just finance it. I'll pay it off in a couple weeks or something. I ain't got time for it. I say, I'm gonna go ahead and get it now and be done with it.
Yeah.
I said, all right, cool. I'm happy. I pull his credit, go take it to Clint. He from Oklahoma too. And Clint runs his credit. Says, man, he's good to go. Let's get him a car.
That's it. Yeah.
Bet, let's do it. So he's $800. He buys the car. not even a week later, someone's calling from New York saying, hey, I'm getting papers in my mail at my other house in Oklahoma saying that I just bought a Jeep. I haven't bought nothing. I'm in New York right now.
Yeah, yeah.
He stole someone's identity.
Wow.
So I'm like, damn, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I had no idea.
Well, how were you supposed to?
Exactly.
Yeah, like, how were you supposed to know
if it
that?
was one of the good boys, he'd have been good. But what he did to me, he was like, Chad has something to do with it. Chad's a ringleader.
I see what's going on.
And then he called the police on me. I come to work. I'm buying a brand new Scat Pack on the showroom floor right as I get arrested. So like 8-9 SWAT team. I'm talking about they're an all black
SWAT team.
It looked like
what the hell?
All black. Like,
the fucking machine guns and shit. Like what?
I don't think they had guns.
No. Okay.
But I come out the office. I didn't have nothing to worry about. I said, hey man, what's up? Y'all here to get a car? Are you Chad? That's him. Grab me, tackle me, bam, put me on the floor, arrest me. I'm like, hold on, what are y'all arresting me for?
This is all happening at the dealership while you're at work?
Yeah, at the dealership. So he called the laws and said that I had something to do with them 2 cars, and they charged me with theft over 50, under 150,000. That's 3rd-degree felony.
So the assumption is because maybe, and this is what you're thinking, correct? Or maybe this is, I don't know. Okay. He thinks you had something to do with it, just be based off of the way you look. Is that what's going on in the way you act, or?
Man, I think that was his way of getting rid of me. I think he did not want me to quit because I would have just went to Toyota and turned up. I mean, this is a true story.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
He's number 1 in Central Texas. He was number 1 when I was there for a long time, especially with Marcus Ward as a manager as well. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So every time I thought about I quit like 3 or 4 times. Why won't he just let me quit? He wouldn't. He'd call me back. Hey, just come on back. We're good.
Yeah.
You need a little break. You get a little hot-headed, whatever. I go back because the money's good, right?
Did nobody ever just like pull you in the office and talk to you and say, hey, like what's what's going on? Like, what do you have any information as to why this happened? Like, do you have anything to do with it?
I'm talking about before the arrested part.
Yeah.
So I'm already getting into it with him all the time because he's overpromising under. He never gives me what he's
he never gives
to
you.
give,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You learn that in this world. Don't fucking.
You talk to other managers, you talk to other people, and you already know Ted don't like you. Ted didn't even want me to work there when I came from. When they switched from Allen Samuel Chevy to Auto Nation. Yeah. I left. I didn't like the pay.
Okay, you left. Right? Yeah. Okay.
So I went with Marcus over there to Allen Samuels, and he didn't want me there then. But I'm selling 30 cars a month. You say how they ended up liking me or dealing with me, but he sells a lot of motherfucking cars.
For sure.
And then it's so easy because, dealership pays so much advertising to have people come in their doors.
Yeah.
So the average is $600.
Okay.
So the average, what they spend in a 1 month's time, once one person walks on the lot, that's $600.
Okay, got you.
So me, it's all free. I have my own people. I don't need none of your people. I just need your cars and your inventory, and
and we good. And I got this. Yeah.
So man, it was crazy. I get arrested. I go to jail. I'm just like, what the fuck? This is crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm still like, don't know what's going on. I'm like, damn, they arrested me for what? And the whole time he's talking to me in the car, I'm like, man, look, check my bank account. I ain't got to steal a bitch ass thing. Why the fuck am I gonna steal 2 cars?
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm like, I don't even see how I get charged with that. So this is where it gets real grimy, right?
Okay.
So I get charged. Call a lawyer. My lawyer's really David Hudson. That's like my best friend.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But I had another lawyer at the time because he wasn't down here. I think David was in Alabama or something.
For sure.
So I hired Seth Sutton, and I'm gonna put him out there because he's trash too. He told me everything. I'm talking about. I cashed him out. Didn't even ask no questions. He looks into my case. He's like, you got a lawsuit. You got this. You got that.
Yeah.
You got all the good stuff, right? And I'm
For
like,
sure.
damn, that's what's up.
Okay.
Well, he's calling me like once a week, twice a week. Let's go lunch. Let's do this. Let's do that. All of a sudden, the phone call stopped.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, bro, why you stop calling?
What's going on?
What's going on? Like,
I need your help.
Then I'm calling him. He ain't answering.
Oh.
I'm like, damn, what's going on? It's not right. And then he forgot about my court date. So they put a $250,000 bond on me because I didn't even know I had to go to court.
Oh, wow.
So I had to go to court.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but nobody told you, like.
So they arrest me again. I'm like, man, what the hell?
People.
So it's nothing. So I'm good, right?
Okay.
Because I'm always gonna make a way for me.
Yeah, for sure.
So I plead my case, whoop. So they let me make it or whatever. And then he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I've been tied up with this and that. But come to find out, I don't know how true it is to this day, but I have people on the inside too. He was paid off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
He was paid off. And it only makes sense because he didn't ask me for no more money. He didn't ask for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So then, I'm going 2 years fighting this bullshit ass case that they don't have nothing on me.
Wow, that is
2 years.
Wild.
I'm like, wow. And then, of course, he's giving word in Waco. They're trying to blackball me, make it where I can't sell cars.
Of course, yeah.
But you have to prove it. Like, you're putting all this on me, and you haven't proved the shit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I'm begging them to just prove it, get this shit out of my way. You know what I'm saying? So I get David Hudson. David Hudson's back down here. He gets it. Boom.
Yeah.
He gets it dropped within like 4 months.
Okay.
Quick.
Gotcha.
And the DA, they were, and they all work together.
Yeah.
And I'm saying right on your camera, how are you going to try to prosecute me when Ted Teague funds y'all's stuff and inaugurations and y'all are all in bed together? You know what I'm saying? I can prove all that shit.
Gotcha.
I got it all.
What's
I
up?
got a badass private investigator. I got a lot of shit.
I might need somebody private investigated for me.
So,
I'll give you that.
So of course at the end, you know what I'm saying? He was like, you know, they were trying to drop it, but I had a lot of customers call. My customers are loyal.
Okay.
And I'm good to my people.
For sure. Yeah, yeah.
So I'm getting calls, hey Chad, the DA just called.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, whoa, the DA calling y'all?
Yeah, yeah.
I said, oh, what did they say? They said, hey, did Chad do anything? Did he sign a paper for you? When you went up there, did he lie about anything?
Yeah, yeah.
And they're like, no, they all had my back. And like 7 people called me. 7 within like 3 days. So they're scrambling because David put the fire on them to try to figure out, you know, what they want to get me with.
That's gotta suck, dude.
It sucks for me.
Shit,
So
I'm sorry.
So they're telling me that I'm such a bad person and I do so much fraud. Right?
Yes.
I did over 500 deals at that dealership.
Yeah.
And they went through every deal with a fine tooth comb.
Yeah.
I'm not in jail.
Right.
And my charges got dismissed. So what I do wrong?
Exactly. Well, there has to be a sense of redemption in that too, for sure, don't you think?
Good.
Yes, I got you. So,
but the problem is, like everywhere I go, that still, you know,
that still lingers.
Say, well, Chad, you got to watch him. What you got to watch me for?
Yeah,
and it be haters. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you. You know, so one thing that you're most publicly being, I guess, looked at for is you just most recently left another dealership. You know, and you were just a manager, if I'm not mistaken.
I became a manager.
Got you.
I stepped down.
Now,
I was a manager for a week.
Yeah.
And then I didn't like the way shit was going. I don't like the direction that he was going in.
Okay.
You know, the owner's a great person.
Yeah.
You know, I have nothing to say about the owner.
For sure.
But I have something to say about the manager that's in charge, that he leads to run his dealership. And then when I try to reach out to you, you just have his back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, got you. It seems like a lot of people were leaving that.
Everybody
So
left.
I had a friend that worked there, and she stopped working there after a while.
Horrible.
And then I saw you, and then somebody else, and then somebody, like, it was like, what is going on?
I swear it is the most worst place I ever worked for.
Is that right?
Like, period.
Yeah.
Like, he was very real about the money.
Okay.
So I got paid great. I didn't have to leave.
Yeah.
But see, me, I want to work for my money, and I want to get people approved.
Okay, got you. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, this ain't for me. And I told him I'm stepping down from management because what's the point of putting me in management and I'm still having all my customers come in and I'm giving them to other salespeople and I'm closing them still. And then you want me to do this?
For sure.
I said, it doesn't add up. The money don't add up neither.
Okay, got you. Okay.
And then you can't do what you want to because you got another guy in there that don't know what he's doing. Already got fired for sexual harassment, and they let him right back. Like, oh my God. Like, what are you doing, bro? And then he yells at people. He ruins the mood. And once I tell the owner, he's like, man, that's my right hand man. Like, whoa, it's your right hand man.
That's
well,
what
I
we're
understand.
doing.
I'm gone. It's the buddy system, right?
Okay.
And, you know, I talk a lot about race because it's real.
Absolutely.
It's the same thing, bro. Like, no matter what race you are, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So they say I act black. Cool, whatever. I'm Chad. That's all I know, right?
Yeah.
But they are very racist up there. Very. It's a one way. They're for their people only, and that's it.
Okay. I'm really sorry.
Okay. And I got like 15 people that already know.
I'm like speechless.
Been through it,
yeah,
you know
yeah. Well, it sounds like you've been through it in your business, and you still maintain this high reputable position.
Yeah,
as the number one sales agent in Texas. You know, how do you maintain?
I just. Shit, I don't even know how I maintain.
Do you know what I mean?
Sometimes
like,
I just be like,
you're back and forth in dealerships. You know what I mean?
Well, that was my fault that I left this last time because All American Chevy treats me very well.
Yeah,
you know they never lied to me. I never lied to them.
Okay,
got you. Great business there. You know. The general manager is just freaking awesome. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Just the whole facade. It's just great.
It's
working
great.
there. It's a great environment. You know, I was going through some things. You know, I wanted to do something different. Got tired of the drive, and you know, I'm just chilling. I'm thinking about, do I want to move around because it's really good here? Do I want to go back to Waco? What if I do go back to Waco? Where would I go?
For sure.
Is it worth it?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I put all this in there, and I'm just like, man. Then I got a phone call from my homeboy Todd, like, hey, Chad, like they fired that dude Ralph. I'm like, okay, cool. He was like, the owner wanted me to reach out to you. He wants to talk to you. You know
this is from the last dealership? Okay, got you.
I'm like, all right.
This is from the last dealership I just left. Okay, got you. Okay.
And I'm like, yeah, what's up, man? So, you know, he talks all this good stuff, how he can do this, he can do that, I can do this, he needs help getting his dealership off the ground. We need to do this and shit. you know, I need to sell a lot of cars, you know, all that. I'm like, you know what, write the check, you know.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, he wrote the check.
Oh.
Like, oh shit, so I do got to leave.
There you go.
I really didn't think he was gonna write it.
Right.
But he don't play when it comes to money. He got money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He wrote the check. I came and I showed him what I could do, knocking the shit out these cars. You know what I'm saying? But the previous regime that was there did a lot of bad things. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So now, how can you sell cars with no banks? How could you sell cars when you're calling the banks and the banks are like they don't want to do business with Volkswagen?
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. We have to believe that.
Yeah,
no, I'm kidding. I'm fucking with you.
Then, you know, I talk to a lot of banks that I'm cool with.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, we can't do business with them. They did this, and that. And,
don't you just think though? Because I was in sales. I was, I was on the radio for a long time. Okay. Don't you just think that's the fucking nature of the beast? I hate sales. You know, I can't stand sales. And my most, I told you where I work. My most current employer has asked me to do sales, and I said, no fucking way. You know what I mean? Don't you just think that it's the nature of that business? They talk a good game. Do you know what I mean? Especially people that
who you work for.
Right.
I think I work for a lot of good people. But they do turn out to be the same.
They're all the same. They all talk the good game. They all tell you what you want to hear.
You know, and I put down references because, you know, there's stores that I brought from nothing. I know the store here that I was talking about earlier. The you know, I'm not saying
you're good. Listen, at this point, you do whatever the fuck you want.
They were selling like 15, 20 cars a month. I get there, turn that bitch up. We're at 100 a month.
That's
80 to 100 a month. You know what I'm saying?
Why was that never?
And then I just decided I don't like it because of the way they do service. It's always something, right?
Okay.
So service was a problem with this dealership, and I got tired of paying for customers' stuff out of my own pocket because I'm not gonna let my people ride.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sell you a car you had for 2 weeks and you need a tire or a battery or a belt, and I'm not. The dealership don't want to fix it. I'm gonna.
You're gonna fix it
because this is my name on it, right?
Good for you. I'm just like,
why? You know, I'm spending $5,000-6,000 a month on cars. I'm like, that's stupid.
You could have bought your own car at this point.
Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I take it to the owner and I'm telling him, he was like, you know, they're as is. They're signing as is forms. That's not a good business practice.
Okay.
And you're making money. So why are we raping them and hurting them? Because at the end of the day, you're going to do this for a good time or a long time? Because I'm in it for the long run.
For the long run, for sure. Bro, people's, God, I hate that we have to wrap up soon. Fuck. But, why is that just never good enough? Why is you being the #1 sales agent in Texas, #2 in the nation, you go to any dealership, you can walk into any dealership right now and turn them out. You know what I mean? And why is that just never good? Why don't they fight to keep you? Like, I don't understand.
It's because of who I am. They don't like who I am.
Okay.
They don't like that I'm flashy. They don't like that I have tattoos. They don't like that I'm not Billy.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Is it because you're vocal too, though?
I'm vocal. I don't keep nothing quiet.
They don't like it when you stick up for them, for yourself.
They don't like when I stick up for myself. Okay. They want to put you down. And then, you know, it's just a lot of hate, bro. Every time I just went on a job interview, no lie.
Yeah.
In a different city.
Yeah.
So it's not even here.
Okay.
And they're ecstatic. And I'm like, well, how much we talking? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He writes me a contract, everything's good. Talk to the owner. Owner loves me. He's ready to put me in. And at this dealership, I could sell like 7 different brands. It's a big one. I'm like,
for sure.
Oh, I'm gonna turn my people up with this, right?
I'm
excited about the shit. I'm just like, okay. Come to find out, it's the tattoos.
Oh, okay. You were saying
but they still wanted me, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool. Then I get a call saying, hey man, you didn't pass the background check.
Oh.
I said, what the fuck? There's nothing on my background.
My
background's clean as a whistle. So what are you talking about? He's like, well, I'm gonna talk to you later, okay? So he hung up. I'm like, okay.
No.
And I didn't let it bother me too much because I'm really good. I don't give a fuck. I have to keep that mind state to keep me going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Good for you. Okay.
So anyway, I talked to the other manager, like, what happened? He was like, man, people. He said some references that he was calling, because everybody, it's a small place.
Okay.
Central Texas.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He was like, it's a small place, and he was calling. He says that you do bad business. You don't have a relationship.
One of the references said that? One of the references that you put down said that?
He said yes, but I think no. You know what I'm saying? But he said it was, if I'm not mistaken, I know one of them said it was a wholesale guy, which okay. And then there was another dealership and another dealership. Because you look at my credit, you can tell where I worked at, right?
Oh, okay.
So I think he was calling around and they were hating on me. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
So instead of telling the real, they was like, you got to watch him. He's jicky. If I'm jicky and I do everything bad, they're just hating because I sell a lot of cars.
Yeah.
They can't do it.
I hate your business.
You know what I'm saying? So instead of hating on me, why don't you congratulate me and ask me how I do it? Because it's really simple. Help people.
Yeah.
That's it.
All
you got to do is help them. You sit down, you listen to their story, and you find out what's best for them. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to put customers in their place, and I'm the one to do it.
But that's what I just don't understand, though, because in sales, you almost have to be like, it seems like the really good salesmen almost are liars, but you don't seem like that type. Why wasn't that good enough? That's what I'm saying.
When they come in there, I have people like, I'll tell you right now, I turn people down that got approved. Chad, I got to have the Scat Pack.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Let's see this where we're at. This is what we're doing, bro. You need a cosigner. Get the cosigner. Cosigner's good. Grandma got good credit. You got bad credit. Oh, hold on. Bro, you're not making enough money for this Scat Pack. Nah, I can do it. I can do it. I mean, I understand you can do it, bro, but you're already in a bad situation. So why don't we just do something different? Let's go to something a little less and we'll build you up. And they don't like to hear that. I don't sell them the car.
Yeah, okay, I got you. Why not? You know what? I mean, you've had multiple negative experiences at all these car dealerships. And I just have to say, we've been sitting on the couch for about an hour now. We got to wrap up soon. But I can definitely tell that you are a very genuine person. You know what I mean? You're very nice. You're very respectful. I can tell that there's not like a malicious bone in your body. It doesn't, I have no doubt in me that. So with all that being said, what stops you from just doing your own, like why not build your own car dealership?
So I was going to do that, but you got to think about the overhead and the headaches.
Okay.
I don't like that.
You don't do all that.
I was gonna do it. I already had my LLC. I had backing. I had I had a floor plan. But man, I just want to go to work, be happy, sell a lot of cars, and then if something goes wrong, I don't want it to be my problem.
It's like, why can't you just go to work, do your job really, really good without being the repercussions or anybody hating on you or jealous or whatever the fact because you don't look like they do, and then just go home. I feel you.
And that's what it is. That's really what it is at the end of the day. That's why I'm going to All American Chevy and Killeen.
We can hit them up
home, baby. No, for real. They help me with everybody.
Do you know a guy named Corey with the keys?
Yeah.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I know Corey.
Yeah, he lives in Killeen. Yeah, we're friends on Facebook. I reached out to him. It's just cute. He has Corey with the keys. And he was like, you're the famous Andrew G. I was like, fuck you. Like, you're famous, bitch. You're Corey with the keys. I know, because you said Killeen. I just had to give him a shout out. Corey with the keys. Yeah. Is he really? Yeah. Okay, I need to meet him in person. I need to go out to the lot. And since I'm in Killeen, I'm going to go visit you as well. You know what, Chad? God, I hate that I have to cut you short. But what am I leaving out? Is there anything that you just wanted to say to us before we... listen, the floor is yours. You do you. Yeah.
Man, the only deal I can't beat is the deal I can't see. No, for real.
Yeah, with everything that went on with the previous car dealership and the other dealership.
I'm just trying to let y'all know, man, that, there's bad people out here that's doing good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So instead of going somewhere and getting raped, do your homework. That's all I'm going to tell you. I don't care if you buy from me. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you need to do your homework and you need to make sure you're making a good decision. Because the two biggest decisions in your life, I don't care what nobody says, is a car and a house. So why would you go buy a car for $10,000 over sticker, $4,000 over on warranties that you don't even need? Like I hate it, bro. The business part that when the getting over, I understand you're gonna make some money. Everybody has to make money. Definitely.
But
come on, man, you don't have to. You see what I'm saying? Just make this much.
Like oversell it.
Keep them going. Keep them happy. Keep them coming back. That's how you build your reputation. And All American does business like that.
I got you.
That's why I really wasn't gonna leave All American. It was really hard. But when he showed me the money, and I'm like, I'll be back in Waco. I can do my thing, bro. They don't sell no cars like that where I just left from.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm up there. I sold like 47 cars. And, I'm just knocking it loose.
That's it. You're doing the thing.
Then everything's slowing down. I'm like, why can I not get my people approved? I'm calling banks. I'm like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's the previous facade. I couldn't, you know what I'm saying?
Jeez, por favor. You know what? I will just put on record too, on camera. I actually personally know 3 people that purchased from you just most recently. And they said it was the most pleasurable experience. They said they love working with you. That was the guy. He made it fun. They said when you call and you leave him the voicemail because you pre-announced our episode, which I forgot to tell you not to do. Right. Okay, which is okay. That's fine. Everybody knows now. But, and they were just like, that guy right there, just the way he talks and the way that he is, he makes it such an easy, pleasurable experience. So, they're very reputable people as well. Yeah. So I will say that. Listen, I only wish you nothing but the best. Personal life. Do you have a lot of time for personal time? I mean, I know you were just hanging the wife off of a boat that you just said.
I do
you know
now,
what I mean?
Yeah. I was supposed to go right back to work when I had quit.
Okay.
But I was like, you know what? I need some time.
You need time for yourself.
Yeah. So me and my girl, we just been kicking. I've been kicking it with the kids.
Yeah, for sure.
This is the longest I've been without going to work. It's been almost 3 weeks.
Don't you feel like you need it though?
Man, I needed it. I really did. I just needed the reset button.
You have to do that.
And everybody just hit me up. Where you going? I just didn't want to release it yet.
Okay, got you.
I'm gonna let them know.
That's it.
Y'all gotta watch the show.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Andrew, man.
Oh, I appreciate you coming on the show. I really do. And I listen. If we had 3 more hours, we could have went on. Okay, we could. But yeah, I think you gave us an earful. And again, I want to apologize to you for anything negative that you've experienced in your career.
It's life. I love it.
I
learned from each and everything that I go through.
That's
I'm
it.
not one of them. I'm not gonna pity. I don't look for pity. I don't give a fuck. I tell them, hey man, it just didn't work. I don't give a fuck. I'm gone.
That's it.
Because the crazy thing about it, everywhere I go, I leave. If I do quit, I leave the door open. Hey man, you know it's not working. No hard feelings. I'm gonna clean my deals up. I'm gonna go this way. I think this is a better. It's only for a better opportunity to better me. It has nothing to do personal.
For sure.
But when I leave, they take it so personal.
Yeah.
And then when I'm going to the next place, they want to call them and tell them all kinds of shit.
Okay,
I'm like,
got you.
okay, y'all, I didn't go to jail.
Yeah.
I didn't go to prison. They went through all my shit. I was under investigation.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. I didn't do nothing.
Do you think
wrong.
that'll ever finish? Do you think that'll ever stop?
No, because they like to keep that up. They really do. They like to bring it. And then, you know, and it makes them feel better for not selling as many cars.
Yeah,
you know
for sure,
it's
for sure.
like, oh, I can sell 15, but I do mine the right way. What's the right way? I just sold 60.
Yeah.
Like, what's the right way for my 60 and you're 15?
Mm-hmm.
What's the right way?
I feel you.
Because it's you and not me.
Oh,
There's only one way to sell a car.
Yeah.
Go through all the steps, boom, boom, boom.
That's it.
Go.
Boom.
You know
That's
what I'm
it.
saying?
Just do good business. Be honest. That's all you got to
That's
do.
it.
Keeps it real, right?
Keep it real, man.
Yeah.
Keep it real.
Do you think your wife will like these wines? I really want you to take them home with her.
Yes.
Say the presents
She
for me,
loves
please.
wine.
Okay, good. Yes. You know what? And I got to get her on the show too. Tell her not
We
to be
do.
shy, please.
Yeah,
okay.
we're gonna get her
God,
on.
you know, Chad, bro. First of all, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to come on my show. I know that you're busy all the time. Well, you're in between jobs at the moment. Oh, well, no, you just said you were working.
Well, I
now.
already had a job before I quit.
That's it. Okay.
I was giving everybody the.
Oh, you were just making it salacious.
But
I like that.
I
Okay.
did go to 7 interviews. Though. I went
Okay.
to 7 different
Fucking
ones. And you know, none of them,
Yeah.
they just talk a good game, but at the end of the day, you can read through it.
I
Because
got
the
you.
first thing they do is they judge you. Because I'm going to go up there in my suit and tie.
Mm-hmm.
But then, you know, you already know. So why all of a sudden the managers and whoever I'm going to apply for are sending me friend requests on Facebook. First of all,
I see,
Facebook, I kind of do my thing, you know.
Yeah.
During the day, I'm a businessman. I'm thugging at night.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not doing nothing illegal, but I'm a different person.
Okay,
you know
that's
what I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah,
you got Big Chad, you got the People's Champ. You know what I'm saying?
most
Let's do
definitely,
it.
most definitely. Well, look, bro. Unfortunately, we do have to wrap up. I apologize. Yes, for sure. But I do want to thank you so much for coming on. How can we contact you to buy a car?
Just hit up All American Chevy and Colleen or
Okay.
254-548-6518. It's my cell phone number. And say, man, if you need a new car, truck, SUV, you ought to know to holler at me, man. I'm going to get you off your feet and in the street, off them rubber heels and on some rubber wheels. And remember, the only deal I can't beat's the deal I can't see. Now, for real.
That's so cute. How long did it take you to come up with that? That's awesome.
That's my slogan. I made
gotta
it back
come
in
up with something.
2012.
Okay, I have to come up with something like that for the
I got
public
it
affair.
patented and everything.
Mine is just keep it between us and I open my legs. So
Oh my God.
that's it. Chad, bro, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming on to the public affair. To everybody who's tuned into this episode, you guys can hit him up to buy your next vehicle. Thank you so much for coming through. Best of luck to you in everything that you choose to do and all your endeavors, okay? Now, before we go, I definitely want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to just a few more of our sponsors of this episode of The Public Affair. This episode is brought to us by Soko Soccer Academy with Dominic Gutierrez and Ariana Gutierrez, located at 3304 Franklin Avenue. They offer team, small group, and individual skills training. They also have elite skills training to make your kid a superb star athlete. Open plays on Mondays and Wednesdays for ages 16 and older at 8:30 with Morrow, aka Silly Buns, only $5 to play. Follow on Facebook at Soko Soccer Academy and on Instagram at Soko Soccer 254. To the Soko Soccer Academy, thank you guys so much for all your longtime sponsorship. Truly appreciate you. Of course, the Montezuma Boxing with Edward Barragan, George Farcon, a boxing gym dedicated to train you to be a superb boxer and of course to get into shape. They offer walk-in workout classes at 5:30 a.m. and 7:30 p.m. and of course, sign up for their boxing classes to improve that hand-to-eye coordination and overall better physical condition. Montezuma's training champions, darlings, champions. That's right. Call the number on the screen and follow on Facebook to Montezuma Boxing. Thank you guys so much for your longtime sponsorship of the public affair. Of course, to Via's Transportation LLC with Pelon Villa and Yasmin Landeros. They provide power-only services locally and over the road at an affordable rate. They also move freight and dry vans such as the box items, palleted materials, most retail dry goods, and more. They provide hot shot services as well. They're independently owned. You can call the number on the screen today for more information. To Via's Transportation LLC. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Truly appreciate you too. They're hot. They're hot. Of course, the Sonia's Event Planning and Rentals with Sonia Childers. They're an event planner that specializes in weddings, quinceañeras, baby showers, corporate events, and more. She's appointments only, so take the stress of planning your event off your shoulders by reaching out for a consultation at shoulders1994@yahoo.com or call the number on the screen to Sonia's Event Planning and Rentals. Thank you, ladies, so much, girl. I appreciate you. You're the best. Of course, the Pollo Box and Audio with Jeffrey Monreal, home for all your LED needs and auto accessories, installation of stereos, door speakers, and audio systems. He also specializes in building custom subwoofer enclosures and much more. Definitely a jack of all trades. So when you get your vehicle from Chad, you take it to Pollo Box and Audio. He's going to hook it up with all the extra stuff. Your one-stop shop to get everything done in one roof. He put the stars in my car. with my dark tint, but now the stars shed the dark tint, so I can't do shit. To Pollo Box and Audio, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode. And of course, to Fat Boy Michelada y Botana with Junior Banda, who provides the best michelada and botana plates for yourself or for a party with a menu of a ton of different items, including botana bowls, chamoy pickles, and more, locally operated. So make sure you get the best and not the rest. Follow on Facebook and Instagram at Fat Boy Michelada y Botana. Place your order now. Thank you so much, Junior Banda. I truly, truly appreciate you. To everybody who's tuned into this episode of The Public Affair, thank you so much. The People's Champ rolled through. He's got the thing going on. Listen, I really do appreciate you. I wish we only had 5 more hours. I really do. I wish we had 5 more hours, but we don't. And don't forget, darling, to always, fuck my wine. Keep it between us. That's it.
This has been a Rogue Media podcast.